Hey guys, Phil Baumhard here. So for today's video, I got a couple of blade catcher buoys I wanted to show you. This is actually going to be kind of a, showing what I had available to sell, but this one actually was just purchased before I had a chance to make this video. But I really kind of wanted to show you guys the sheaths, did some new things with these, so I'm going to go ahead with it anyways. So this one is available for sale though, if you want to get it. So this one of note has got a put a concho on there, which I thought was kind of cool. I always wanted to do a something with a concho. The cowboy style fits the blade catcher buoy pretty aptly. I also did the gunslinger style of sheath, where this is all one piece of leather that's kind of wrapped over the back. Now, my understanding is on the actual revolver holsters, this is one piece of leather as well. You would weave the part that holds the gun through that loop there, but with these larger blade catchers, that's nigh impossible. So I actually cut this strip of leather here, kind of in a yin and yang kind of pattern there. And so with the way that the concho is with the double slots, and the way that this knot lays, I kind of had to do that to get it all to work right, because I wanted to put a concho on there, but I wanted to actually be functional and work in holding together the scabbard. All right, so there's a close-up of the concho. I just got this from Tandy Leather. This is a blood knot, one of my first times doing one of those, so I thought that came out pretty well. So with this, the belt loop actually came out sort of narrower than I wanted, but you can get a normal-sized belt in there, no problem. But when you wear this, it's actually fairly rigid. It definitely holds the knife in well and all that, and it rides pretty high in the belt as well. If you imagine that's the top of your belt, so the hilt of the knife is right at the top of the belt there. So this would probably work out best if you had a, like a gun belt kind of thing, where it went over your external layer of clothes instead of a belt that's holding up your pants. But still kind of a neat idea, and I think it looks pretty nice. So I don't know how many more of these I'll do in the future, but I wanted to give this a shot. So on both of these, I used the angle grinder to kind of do a lot of the shaping on these handles. So I got a nice kind of round butt here, and just the different contouring. This one especially has got some nice contours. So there's a look at that blade. Both of these have got sharpened false edges. The kind of the longsword grip. You can get both hands on if you really wanted to. You got the blade catcher cross guard with the saw teeth on the spine. So this one came out a lot thinner and lighter than this one, as you can see. This is kind of my normal 2 inches wide. This one has got a little bit of a recurve, and it's thinner in thickness as well. But this one is actually really comfortable in hand, and it's really fast. So this one's actually a pretty neat knife, and I'm happy the way this one came out. But with this scabbard, this is what I'm calling the kind of longsword rain guard scabbard, because this kind of triangle point I've taken from historic longsword scabbards. What this was meant to do on the medieval swords was to kind of keep the rain out, i.e. rain guard, but also dirt and dust and all that kind of stuff. But it also adds a layer of retention, but you can still pull it out real fast. So it's not as perfect as like a snap over or something like that. It'll shake out if you hold it upside down. Well, now it won't do it, but I wouldn't trust to do that. And so I've got a couple of brass rivets that hold this piece on, and the belt loop is actually attached to that rain guard. And so I'm always kind of trying to innovate with the sheath system and make as few cuts in the leather as possible. For some reason, that's just kind of how I like to do it. So with this system, it's nice because you don't have the threads that hold the belt loop to the scabbard itself. Those aren't on the inside of the sheath, and you don't risk cutting those threads every time you sheath and resheath the knife. So I actually really like this system, and I'll probably do a few more of these. So it's simple, but really functional, and it looks pretty classy too. They both have the kind of the brass collar on there. That just sort of helps keep the whole fit up, because since I have the handles riveted on, it's never going to be 100%. So it just sort of helps snug out the guard to the blade and all that, and give you a nice tight fit. So If you want to own this knife, check out the Etsy web store. If you want me to do a custom knife for you, you can message me through Facebook, Instagram, or a direct email, and we can see what we can make for you. And I figured I'd show you these just to give you some ideas, either for your own work if you're a knife maker, or if you're thinking about buying something from me. This kind of just shows you some of the different things that I can do. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be more Viking.